we started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. My name is Kiko Malikdem, along with Justin Alfonso, and later we'll catch up with Bianca Tagarda as our courtside reporter as we bring you the main game of this Saturday doubleheader, and it's between the Pampanga State University Honorians going up against Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. So as we take a look, siya kanina nanalo na ang Olivares over AUF in a close game. Will Pampanga be able to carry the cudgels for the Pampanga's best, sabi niya.
Yes, magandang tanghali, Kiko. We got some good teams. Again, once another Pampanga State team, Pampanga State University going against OLFU. So another exciting matchup. Let's see what's going to happen.
It's a fly high or be a prey, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pampanga State University going up against the Our Lady of Fatima University or OLFU Phoenix. Ito ang labanan at makikita natin ngayon yung line-up ng Pampanga State University coming into this game, ladies and gentlemen. At syempre excited kami with this matchup that we're having right now. Syempre yung laban nito, Pampanga at ang OLFU, they have credentials to make it here in the Big Dance. As again, we're trying to check on the lineup of the Pampanga State University or Honorians na magpapakita as we take a look. Sino ba yung mga players to watch out for?
As we can see, on the screen, we see Carlo Ferreras, but he's not going to be playing. But Enrico Bugarin is going to be the guy that we want to see here on the court that's going to contribute well here for Pampanga State U.
And of course, kasama din dyan si Joshua Miklat. And of course, yung UCLA or UCL AA na Mythical 5 member na si Jeffrey C. Yan yung mga babantayan natin for this game. Now, going to the other side of the fence naman, itong OLFU Phoenix or Our Lady of Fatima. Sino ba yung mga babantayan natin dyan?
Yes, so far in the warm-up, we didn't see Mamadou Torre and we didn't see Charles Texon, but Edward Labayan, he's a slasher. He has some semi-pro experience in the MPBL, so he's going to be taking it at the helm. He could be a great leader for the squad. He could score, he could defend. So let's see if Edward can really help this team get this dub here in this second game.
And of course, speaking of Labayan, individual awardee din yan sa NAASCO. So tignan natin kung dadali nila ang bandera ng NAASCO in this matchup. So let's go to our courtside reporter na si Bianca Tagarda for some reports regarding both squads. So Bianca, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kiko and Justin. And it's blue versus green once again, but it's not David versus Goliath anymore dahil both of these teams have something to prove. Pero for the PSU Honorians, of course, nanggaling na nga sa pangalan nila, they want to give honor to their province and school for this match. While for the OLFU Phoenix naman, malapit na raw ang start ng kanilang main league. So it's time to build some culture here in the Pinoyliga Big Dance. Kiko and Justin?
Maraming salamat, Bianca. So sabi nga natin, both teams have credentials dahil ang OLFU, they're the runner-ups in the ASCU, while ang PSU or Pampanga State University, they are the champions in the UCLAA. Now, ladies and gentlemen, bago natin bigay sa venue announcer, ano ang prediction mo?
I was a few points short from winning that first prediction with the Pampanga team, so I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go in and pick Pampanga State University. These Pampanga players are really gritty.
Now, if you're going Pampanga, I'll go for OLFU. So let's see kanino ang tatama ang hula in this game. Now, let's turn it over to our venue announcer for the introduction of the starting five for both squads.
Miklat, small forward number 21, Jeff C. And power forward number 30, Jaylee Padilla. The head coach for the Honorians is Ediban Laiko. Here comes the starting five for the OLFU Phoenix. Starting at guard number 5, Edward Labayan. Also at guard number 34, Harvey Smelto. Playing center number 21, Rodman Templanuevo. Small forward number 1, Joseph Katome. And at power forward number 2, Ace Chamson. The head coach for the Phoenix is Ralph Rivera. Reference for Poem are Burns Isuga, Dennis Stolik, and William Bulacan.
And ladies and gentlemen, these are the starters for both squads. Bugarin, Malonzo, Miklat, C. Padilla for PSU. While for OLFU, we have Labayan, Suelto, Templo Nuevo, Katome, and Tiamzon. What can you say about the starters for both squads?
Yeah, I'm excited to see Labayan play for OLFU. It's going to be my first time seeing him play with his college squad. I've seen him play in MPBL. I played against him when he played for Rizal. So let's see what he's going to do here in this game.
It's fly high or be a prey. The Phoenix from Our Lady of Fatima University going up against the Honorians of Pampanga State University. So first possession ng PSU didn't go well for them. So both teams are still standing up. Naghihintay sila ng first basket of this game. Pero hindi rin nakabuslo ng basket ang PSU with this possession. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see. They will have another crack at the basket with 18 seconds in the shot clock. And just like that, sinasabi natin sa pregame, si Joshua Miklat scoring on that one. Now, Joshua Miklat was a former youth standout. Naging Batang Delta din to for the youth squad and played in NCAA before under Coach Bonnie in Letran.
Wow. So got some high-level basketball experience for this young man. And let's see if he could contribute well here in this game.
And of course, speaking of experience, nabi mo kanina on OLFU, meron silang experienced player in semi-pro, and that was Labayan. Ito naman si Joshua played before for Pampanga.
Oh, wow. And that's a great team to play for if you're playing for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns in the NPBL. It's the best team in the NPBL, one of the best teams in the NPBL. So that's good experience for this kid.
Definitely. And then here comes Enrico Bugarin. Bugarin, the main point guard right now. He drives to the basket. Oh, what a great footwork! But missed that one. And now tumatakbo naman ang OLFU. They have the possession right now. They give it up to Templo Nuevo, who takes that shot. No good. Rebound won by number 30. That's Jaylee Padilla. And now here comes Pampanga State University with the basketball. Kinuha ni Bugarin ang bola. Pick will be given by Miklat. Miklat nowhere to go. Binigay ngayon. And now back to Padilla. Bugarin. Less than a second. Oh! Clutch shot there by Enrico Bugarin.
Wow.
And it's now 6-0. Ladies and gentlemen, am I right? It's 6-0 lead for the Pampanga Honorians. As we take a look at number 34 taking that shot. That was Suelto missing on it. 8 minutes remaining. 2 minutes have gone by in this quarter. And still, nakatayo pa rin ang mga taga-OLFU kasi hindi pa sila nakaka-shoot. So let's take a look at this. Balik kay Labayan. Edward. He has a ball. Ooh, zigzagging his way. He saw someone free underneath. Suelto. 7 seconds. Shot there. Basket. Mga kaupo na rin ang mga taga-OLFU. That was Ace Russell Tiamson.
These Pampanga teams have some really, really big fight in them. You know, we saw our previous team, you know, in this previous game really have some fight in them against, you know, the Olivares College. And then now we got Pampanga State University here starting strong in this game.
Pero ito, and there's Suelto, free layup, it's good. It's now 6-4, 7:05 remaining in this game as the Honorians, the PSU Honorians with the lead. And now, Malonzo, may hawak ng bola. Nowhere to go. Naghahanap ng papasahan. 6 seconds. Bugarin, may hawak ng bola. He has to make a move. Oh, buzzer sounds. Sayang moment there for Malonzo.
Great defense there coming from OLFU, starting to get some life in them after, you know, having a semi-slow start in the first 3 minutes and 36 seconds in the game. So let's see here if they could get that same rhythm on the offensive end. Edward Labayan's going to have a lot to do with that if they're going to get it.
And of course, if you notice, kung napapanood nyo ngayon, no, yung damit ng yung jersey ng Pampanga State, naka-white sila ngayon, meron sila yung DHVSU nakalagay sa uniform nila because that was their former name, yung school na yon. They were formerly known as Don Honorio Ventura State University. And that was their name when they won the UCLAA championship late last year.
Wow.
And only this year yata napalitan naging Pampanga State U ang tawag sa kanila.
Batangas State University. You know, we see a lot of state universities starting to develop here in the Philippines. You know, Batangas State University. Now we got Pampanga State University. So let's see if we see this Pampanga State U bring in some championship experience since they won that championship in their conference.
It's now 8-4. And look at that, a rebound and a basket by number 2, Ace Russell Tiamson. And Ace Russell Tiamson, if I'm not mistaken, also has this semi-pro playing for Rizal, if I'm not mistaken. Naglaro na rin siya for the MPBL before because diba, there are some leagues that allow yung mga SGL.
Yes.
Diba? But for UAAP, NCAA, bawal na yata yung mga special license.
Guest license.
Guest
really?
license. But for other leagues, they allow SGL pa rin.
Yeah, you know, being able to play at that level, the MPBL, PSL, NBL, there's a lot of physicality in those leagues. So when you come back to your college conference, your physicality is going to be on another level. You're going to be, you know, used to getting the hits and giving the hits, especially, you know, at this level.
And nakascore naman si Joshua Miklat ulit. And of course, bago ang lahat, puntahan naman natin si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin regarding this game. So Bianca, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kiko and Justin. We are qualified here for a reason. Ayan nga ang sabi ni Coach Earl John Capati of the PSU Honorians, coming from a Grand Slam in their previous stint, carrying the flag of Region 3 and battling with other state universities from different provinces and regions. For the Honorians, gusto raw nilang manalo not just for themselves but also to carry the Kapampangan pride that they have. Not to mention na yung kapitbahay nila na kanila ring kinalaban in the finals of that league, which is the AUF Great Danes, just lost earlier in this big dance day, which gave them more motivation to showcase yung kagalingan ng Pampanga's best. Kiko and Justin.
Thank you so much. Sabi nga ng Justin, no, when you're playing for Pampanga, na dyan too much pride, lalo na Pampanga is like a basketball factory.
Yeah, literally, like so much talent come out of that place, Pampanga, and you know they're all over PBA, you know, MPBL, tapos yung Pampanga Giant Lanterns, grabe din yung success nila sa MPBL. So,
yes,
you know, Pampanga is pretty much basketball capital of the Philippines at this rate.
Labayan for the 3. Uy, dalawang tres na si Labayan for this game, and he has been working wonder. I guess the last 6 points ng OLFU have come from the hands of Labayan. And meanwhile, inside Miklat scoring there. Joshua tying the game, and that is the first deadlock, ladies and gentlemen, in this matchup. 12-all with less than 4 minutes remaining. Inside, and there's a steal by Bugarin. Bugarin on the run. Bugarin layup, it's good. And they have the lead once again as Enrico Bugarin scoring there. As makikita nga natin yung nawala nga si Carlo Ferreras, mukhang ito si Bugarin ang pumalit sa kanyang pwesto.
I like this matchup between Edward Bugarin and Edward Labayan. It's going to be an interesting matchup between these two. They're both really good guards, and I'm already seeing the pace coming from Bugarin. Wow, what a pass.
And naging favorite target partner niya talaga ito si Joshua Miklat after that Miklat basket and giving PSU the lead. Look at that one. Talagang magkakilala na sila. I remember they played before for Pampanga Delta in a youth tournament. That's why kilala nila yung amoy ng bawat isa.
Yeah. You know, when you play with somebody for such a long time in different leagues, that's when you know the moves, you know where they're gonna be, the timing, kung saan nila gusto yung bola, kung paano sila, how they run, because when they run, you know exactly how fast they run and where they're gonna be at the right time. So these two guys, they're gonna be playing good minutes here for this squad.
So right now, this is a perfect opportunity for PSU or Pampanga State University Honorians to take advantage. Sabi nga natin kanina, as we take a look at the three-point shot by number 40. Wow, that was a three-point shot by OLFU there. As going back to what we were saying, this is a perfect opportunity for PSU to take advantage dahil wala nga yung man in the middle na si Mamadou Torre ng ng OLFU. That is the Torre of power nga, sabi nga nila. But then let's see, nandiyan naman yung other players for this OLFU team, and a miss there from Tristan Valin. Sayang moment there.
Wow, Enrico Bugarin. I like his game. I'm impressed by him. I think he's it's only been 7 minutes and 30 seconds here in this first quarter. But I'm really impressed by his game. I think he's the most impressive player I've seen so far in both of our games.
And he's more of a facilitator, if you notice. Talagang pag last shot na lang, last second, doon na lang siya tumitira no? And now here comes Joshua. Miklat loses that one. Ngayon, nasa bola ng OLFU. Oh, what a shot there. Fortunately, na-pick up ng OLFU, and now Miklat on the other end. Now, he's very active right now, itong si Miklat, no?
Man, that was one crazy pass. That was a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
As we take a look at the team of OLFU, of course, they are being led. We saw there on the bench si Coach Ralph Emerson Rivera. And we're talking about Ralph Emerson Rivera. Nako, siya lang naman yung dating RP team member. Naglaro for the Philippines and one of the top scorers. San Beda din yata before siya.
Wow. Got a legend at the helm here for OLFU. I mean, who wouldn't want to play for a coach like that?
Yes. And then right now, it's 2018. Lamang ang OLFU by 2 points as a miss there by Suelto. Tumatakbo ngayon. Masyadong mabilis yata, sa sobrang bilis na underdog basket na sila. And that was a miss by Masibak. And here comes OLFU Reyes. Talagang ang bilis ni Reyes no?
Yeah, I think he got way too deep there in that fast break. But what I like that Pampanga State University is doing is this 2-3 zone. It's been working. But one thing that happened right there, they just got too overly aggressive, but they could have just went back into that 2-3 zone, not reach, and cause some problems here for OLFU.
And right now, Reyes with the ball. Someone is free. A 3-point shot, a miss there by Katome. Pero, rebound naman ni Tiamzon. Parang itong si Reyes, pati si Katome na Jetro, number 23. Halos pareho yung hairstyle no?
Yeah. Once again, we got some popular hairstyles being shown here in this game. And one thing, too, that's been popular is that headband game. A lot of players been really coming off SGA's, hairstyle. So let's see if they can bring that same play.
When you were playing, I should not say where, kasi you still have a lot of miles sa legs mo. Ano yung favorite na accessory na sinusuot mo pag sa game?
Oh, that's a good one. Honestly, lately I've been wearing calf sleeves, kind of just like SGA.
Yeah.
I like the calf sleeve action. Makes me look taller.
I thought because it makes your leg warmer, something like that.
Japorm lang tayo.
Kasi dati, during my time, I've seen Anferny Hardaway play.
Yeah.
Grabe, Penny. Nauso yun dito yung sa elbow.
The
Ginagaya
elbow
ko elbow band. Ginagaya ko tapos may goatee din dito. Oh my God, those were the days.
Do you remember when you have an apple pag, Chinese New Year, you have a bunch of fruits, and yung apple na may, alam mo yung parang wrap nila na white
Yes.
na parang pwede mong tanggalin?
Oo.
Yun dati ginagamit ko ng bata ko.
Ayo.
Oh, I pretend to be, a basketball player, got it on my elbow.
And look at you now, basketball player.
Yeah.
And of
Childhood
course, a
dreams.
basketball analyst and
Yeah.
commentator. Everything basketball.
Yeah. 24/7.
Yes. And of course, Our Lady of Fatima is up by 4 points. However, they missed that opportunity to add on to their lead as the PSU has the basketball. There's a foul going. Ooh. 23-19 as we're waiting for the person who will be called for the foul.
Yeah, this game's getting a little bit physical here, and that's what you expect coming from both teams. OLFU, the kind of program they have, the coach that they have. And ito naman Pampanga State University, ito mga Kapampangan, they're not gonna back down from any fight, especially these Kapampangan basketball players. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the continuation of these Pampanga best teams to really show what they got.
Yeah. Marami dito. Like, we haven't seen yung number 8, si Kiambao, was part of the Mythical 5 sa isang league sa Pampanga also. Naging kasama niya sa Mythical 5 nun si Joshua Miklat. So, goes to show na sobrang talented din tong PSU team coming on to this game. 23-21, 2-point lead for OLFU. The pass inside resulted to a turnover right now. 23-21, 2-point lead. And right now, hawak ngayon ni Villao. Ang bola is being harassed by Reyes. Tristan, his pass inside to Masibag. Ooh! Ang hirap nun.
Wow, what a shot. That was like a double clutch action over the outstretched hands of a much taller player. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, binitin talaga no? And ladies and gentlemen, these are the first quarter highlights brought to you by or presented by the Shawarma Shack. And still watching the Pinoyliga Big Dance.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still watching the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. This is the second game of a doubleheader. It's between Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix going up against the Pampanga State University Honorians. And earlier, this is the second quarter, 23 all. Let's go back to square one, sabi nga. Now, earlier on, we were talking about Ralph Emerson Rivera, yung coach, no? He has been coaching OLFU Phoenix at siya rin pala yung athletic director.
Oh.
2013 to present. So, wow. Tagal na rin, no?
Yeah. I mean, having that kind of coaching and playing experience, it's great to see Gilas players, players that got international experience come back to the grassroots level, university level like Coach Emerson and really teach his experience.
Yes.
Because international basketball is another level of basketball. It's the highest form of basketball outside the Philippines. I mean, if you're playing in FIBA Asia, you're going up against best of Asia, Japan, China, Australia. And, if you have that kind of experience playing against those teams, You know, they produce NBA players. They produce NBA level talent, EuroLeague type of talent. So for Coach Emerson to come here and coach OLFU,
It's big.
it's big.
Yeah, big experience.
Yeah.
And of course, he was a member of the 1995 RP Youth Team. Wow, so youth team. And then also played in NBA, Metropolitan Basketball Association, as part of the Pangasinan Presidents and Batangas Blades. And of course, LBC Batangas 2002-2003, and then naging 23rd pick overall sa PBA 2003.
Wow.
And then of course, he also played sa Jones Cup. So the vast experience before he retired 2010 and started his coaching career.
Wow.
Thank you to the internet for the
The beauty of the internet, you can find anything at this rate.
So, yan. Idol natin yan. I've seen him play before. He was a varsity dati sa San Beda kasi. So, one of the idols. Yes.
Lodi.
Yes. And meanwhile, a basket there by Nitura, Mintes. Hawak ngayon ng Pampanga, and that is Lumba. Lumba drives. Oh, sidestep. Slow motion yun,
Yeah, those slow steps are so unorthodox that it puts the defender out of position. And, you know, those moves are just great to use in transition.
Perez, meanwhile.
Oh, my!
Block by Jetro Allen Katome.
Wow. Nagvo-volleyball ata tayo dito.
Yun
Grabe
nga
yung spike na yun,
Parang galit na galit, no?
Yeah.
9:07 remaining. Lumba. And he was fouled there by Bayaka. Ito yung sinasabi natin, nakakainis minsan pag slow-mo move. Parang kontra-tempo. Parang akala mo madidepensahan mo na, biglang sa sobrang bagal niya, yung side step niya, parang hindi mo na nabantayan.
Yes, and you know, that slow step, it's so hard to defend. Every time I see a slow step, you know, in a game, practice, whenever I'm playing basketball, every time I see that slow step, I jump right away. Kasi akala mo titira na niya yung pagka Euro step, tas biglang slow. Usually when you Euro step, you're gonna go up with it. Pero pag nag-slow step, tumalon na ako kasi akala ko after that Euro step, he's gonna go up and get that finish. But that slow step works, and a lot of these players are starting to integrate it into their game.
25-23, 8:50 remaining. May hawak ng bola ngayon ang OLFU. Pascual for the three, no good. And look at Antonio Nitura. Kanina pa yan, this quarter. He's looking for that basketball.
Yeah, and you know, like we said in previous broadcasts, players like that have that kind of nick for the ball where they know when to time it, they know when to jump, and they know which shots they're gonna go after.
Yes.
You know? Alam mo yun, na parang alam nila, okay, that shot not gonna get. I'm just gonna go back on defense.
Yes, alam ko yan.
Pero pag alam nilang kaya pa nila yun, they're gonna go after it.
As we take a look at Gabriel Reyes. Tumira ng tres, nagmintis in. What a followed up there by Francis Bayaka. Lumba has it. Lumba, binabantayan ngayon ni Nitura. Lumba, now it's Bayaka on him. Binigay kay Masibak. Joshua, 15-footer. Ooh, in and out.
That is the deepest in and out shot I've seen. That was already halfway through.
Meanwhile, on the other end naman, a turnover. Lumba grabs it. Tumatakbo si Masibak, or Valyao rather. Valyao. Masibak is under the basket right now. Valyao, binigay kay Miklat. Joshua, inside. And there's a foul.
You know, if you're either of the players of both teams, you can start to notice these referees are calling some fouls.
And you see the suave move of the game brought to you by LGR, and that was Charles Lumba.
And yeah, going back to that point, you know, these referees are starting to call fouls. They're a little bit more. They're not letting a lot of physicality happen right now early in the game. So if you're either of these teams, either the squads, you would want to be aggressive on defense. Kasi alam mo, tinatawagan nila lahat eh. So if your point guard notices that, you gotta tell your teammates, gather them, hey, tinatawagan nila lahat, be aggressive, draw fouls, let's get to the free throw line. Kasi konting arm bar pa lang, tinatawagan na ng referee. So that's something to note here for these players.
27-25, 7:33 remaining. And take a look, Labayan tumira ng 3, nagmintis. And there's a rebound there by Nitura. Punta naman natin ngayon si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin from the sidelines. Bianca.
Kiko and Justin, quick updates for the Phoenix. According to Coach Ian Coronel, marami daw ang wala for this match, considering the injuries and personal agendas that they have, including their FSA Mamadou Torre, who is still yet on a vacation in his home country. They're only months away from the start of their main league, and even Charles Texon, one of the veterans, is still recuperating from his injury, na isa rin sa reason kung bakit wala siya sa court today. However, let's see on who will show up for this match, but we'll be right back after this timeout.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga The Big Dance, 31-27. The OLFU Phoenix is on top by 4 points with 6:57 remaining in this second quarter. So right now, it has been a close game as both teams, they are not allowing each other to get a big lead. And just like that, si C naman gumawa on that one. That is Jeffrey Michael C, one of the key players natin dyan. He's a mythical 5 member for the UCLAA as we take a look at the shacking play of the game brought to you by the Shawarma Shack.
And as you can see there, Jeffrey C coming out of that timeout. I'm curious if the coaches said like, hey, medyo manipis yung tawag ng mga referee.
Yeah.
Drive. And as you can see there, first possession out of that timeout, Jeffrey C, straight line drive, didn't let the defender affect his line drive. He was able to draw the foul and they called it and got an N1.
As we take a look, someone is free for the 3 pero natamaan ng butike. Tumira ng 3 naman si Pascual nagmintes. Bugarin has a letter. It has been a while since si Bugarin, narinig natin yung pangalan niya ulit. Pero his pass stolen there by Pascual. From behind. Galit na tinap away ni number 30, that is Jaylee Padilla.
That's good defense, that's one way to not give up on a transition play. And one thing I've noticed OLFU's been doing here, I don't know if it's because of the 2-3 zone of Pampanga State University, but OLFU has been living and dying by that 3-point line. Parang lahat ng tira nila 3 points eh.
Yes. They're falling in love, sabi nga nila. Ayan, sa gilid ulit. Yun yung range nila, yung gilid. I haven't seen them top of the key. And now here comes Bugarin. Medyo nagulat yata din si Jaylee na masyado mataas yung bola. And nakikita natin ngayon sa part ng coaching staff, si Coach Ian Coronel, also a legend sa collegiate basketball.
Wow.
Ayan, kaya sabi, magkakakilala yan si Coach Ralph, pati si Coach Ian.
They all got that, legendary college basketball careers, and now they're all here, coaching the next generation. What a pass. Oh my goodness.
What the movement and then yung recognition, ganda.
You see how much gravitational pull Edward Labayan has as he went up for that mid-range J. All of the defense of Pampanga State University looked at him or looked at the rim and forgot about the player down low And Edward Labayan with great recognition finding the open man.
33-29. Bugarin may hawak ng bola, 15 seconds to shoot. He drives.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if you notice, parang iisa lang yung naka-white jersey dun inside the shaded lane. Tapos puro green. Sinalubong niya lahat. As we take a look at the play of the game, brought to you by Smart Sports. And that was the smart play of the game.
And again, Antonio Netura, right place, right time. Before it was the rebound, now it's a beautiful pass coming from Edward Labayan. And we saw in that replay, as soon as Edward Labayan went up for that shot, lahat nakatingin na lang sa kanya, nakagano na lang lahat eh. So Edward Labayan, great recognition. High IQ play there for the young man.
And of course, papasok naman ngayon si Ace Russell Tiamzon, babalik for OLFU Phoenix. And of course, kanina, inintay natin sana yung bumalik ulit si number 21, si Templo Nuevo, because I've seen him play. Medyo energy player din to. So tingnan natin kung babalik siya for this game. As a block, there was a block on Pascual, Miguel Lorenzo Pascual. Pero tumatakbo ngayon, Joshua Miklat with a basket.
Grabe yung heads-up play ni Bugarin there. He just tapped that ball into the middle and a great extra pass there. Pampanga State University looks really good. They play good basketball together.
And of course, they should not be overlooked as they are the champions in the United Central Luzon Athletic Association. So talagang kaya nitong makipagsabayan if gugustuhin talaga nila. It's 33 all as of course, man for man, this PSU team is really hard to stop as we take a look at Padilla. 15-footer basket is scored. Balik ang kalamangan para sa PSU.
You know, this is one thing that I feel like every team needs to start off with is a really good point guard. Pure point guard, not a points guard kasi di ba marami ng points guard ngayon eh. But if you have a pure point guard that can run your offense, set and dictate the pace the way Enrico Bugarin is doing right now, you're setting yourself up for success. And then you add some pieces that could shoot, wings that could shoot that had some length, and then you add some pieces that, you know, the 4s and the 5s that can be stretch 4s, stretch 5s that play positionless basketball. That's a perfect team in today's game.
As we also like to acknowledge everyone watching the games here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance sa Pinoyliga Facebook page, and of course the Smart Sports also. And of course, ay, nakikita natin yung mga dating mga kakampi ni na Miklat and si Bugarin. Diyan si na CJ Delfino, yan. Favorite natin yan sa Pampanga Delta before, pati si Steven Angeles. Etong si CJ Delfino played for Letran before for one season yata, and he was like a daredevil. I mean, meaning wala siyang kinakatakutan eh. Kaya labas din, parang laro din ng ng mga taga Pampanga, talagang matatapang, buo ang loob.
Literal buong loob ng mga Kapampangan when they come to play basketball. They compete all the way through, and we can see it right now. Pampanga State University competing with OLFU. They're up 1 point.
Yes, as we see, someone is free from under the basket. Ooh, quick move to the basket there. As number 34, if I'm not mistaken, that's Swelto. Lee Harvey Swelto was fouled there, and substitution. As we take a look, as Lee Harvey Swelto.
I'm excited to see what else Bugarin can do here for Pampanga State University, especially going down the line. You know, when it's, you know, in the clutch time, you know, in the twilight zone, like you said,
yes.
Those are the moments that matter the most for point guards, because they're going to make a lot of decisions that's going to either win them the basketball game or lose them the basketball game. So that's when real decision making and IQ will come into play.
As we see C with a basket there. Grabe yung yung fighting spirit nitong Pampanga State University. And they are really giving OLFU a run for their money here in this game. One thing that I noticed, ang ganda ng magiging matchup niya, no, kung down the stretch, Bugarin versus labayin.
Yes, I'm excited. Point guard. Point guard versus point guard, a.k.a. Yun yung mga sinasabi nila, diba? Both of these guys are really good point guards. So, and I'm a point guard myself, and I'm biased when it comes to point guards.
Definitely. And of course, that is the Coco Life rebound of the game, produced by the Pampanga State University, at nakapag-score doon si C for the shot. 37-36. We'll be back.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. Kiko Maligdem along with Justin Alfonso and Bianca Tagarda. We are live here in Amoranto Arena in the city of Quezon. Quezon
Yes.
City. And of course, this is a one-of-a-kind basketball court. Grabe, no? Pagpasok pa lang natin, we feel the collegiate vibes agad.
Yes, this is an arena. You know, it's a beautiful place, and I'm excited to have some games here in Quezon City.
37-36. Uy, biniti ni C. And there was a foul. Mahilig sila sa mga beating moves. Eh, no?
Yeah, Jeffrey C., ever since that timeout break, he's been really aggressive, attacking the defense of OLFU. And like we said earlier, these referees are willing to call some contacts, some fouls. So Jeffrey C., I feel like he's recognized that. He's been staying aggressive here in the second quarter.
And a free throw by C gives them a 2-point lead, 2:10 remaining. Jeffrey C., a mythical 5 members, UCLAA. 2 for 2 for C. It's now 39-36. 2:10 remaining. Mga kaliga, that number 11 seed OLFU Phoenix down by 3 points over the 22nd seed Pampanga State University Honorians. Here comes Welto. Nakita, tumira ng 3. Ito si Templo Nuevo. No good. Bugarin may hawak ng bola. O, tumira naman ang kanyang 3. No good. And look at this. Welto. Munti ka na mawala ang bola. Here comes Rodman.
Oh my goodness.
Masakit yun. Rodman. Templo Nuevo. Ayan na.
I like the name. I hope he gets a lot of rebounds.
Yes. Pero more of energy guy kasi ito si Templo Nuevo.
Yeah, I mean, we see a lot of players with basketball player names from the NBA, you know. Like, we had one guy, Arfini LeBron. Yeah. You know, we had that guy. So, what a great shot there.
Yes. And, of course, a 3-point shot ties the game once again at 39 apiece. 1:23 remaining. Bugarin. Oh, great passing by Pampanga State University. Kung kanina, si Joshua Miklat ang gumagawa along with Enrico Bugarin. Ngayon naman, si Michael C. ang tumitira.
Yeah, I like his game. He has this kind of aggressive penetration that's like slow at the same time, but it gets the job done.
Oo.
Alam mo yun, hindi siya yung, ang napakabilis, pero he knows how to get to the lane.
Definitely.
And I like his game.
So, and that was, and now on the 15-foot lines, Joseph Angelo Katomi. However, he misses the first one, and his team is down. Isa mapapansin ko dito for the players ng OLFU, parang ano sila no? Mahaba ang galamay.
Yeah.
And then, medyo payat sila, lean, but mahaba yung galamay. That's why they are very dangerous sa defense.
Especially if they stay in the passing lanes and once they start to anticipate some of the passes of Pampanga State. But Pampanga State does a great job passing the ball around.
Meanwhile, a jumper. Oh, yes. Basket is scored by James Malonzo.
Oh, this team got some players to them. That's a tough shot to make. That's highly skilled right there from Alonso.
43-39, 4-point lead. Hawak ngayon ni Templo Nuevo. Inside, jumper, nagmintis. Si number 8, that's Basilan. At ito naman ngayon, tumatakbo si Malonzo. Tap from behind by Labayan. 43-39, 21 seconds remaining. Timeout is called. We'll be back.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. The Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
And back to the ball game, Kiko Malikdem along with Justin Alfonso and Bianca Tagarda as we bring you this matchup between OLFU Phoenix and PSU Honorians. 4-point lead for PSU Pampanga State University as Our Lady of Fatima University trying to come back in this game. Look at C. Oh, Alonso. Grabe yung ano no, yung power dribble ni C, talagang tumitiin eh.
Narinig natin through the headphones.
And a shot there, Mintes. And time runs out, ladies and gentlemen. And after 20 minutes of basketball action, the score is 45-39 in favor of the Pampanga State University as we take a look at the second quarter game highlights presented by the Shawarma Shack.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 45-39, a 6-point lead enjoyed by the Pampanga State University as they are looking for an upset. As we take a look at the halftime stats, take a look at PSU's field goal 15 out of 24 and a free throw 12 out of 16. They are dominating OLFU here. But the rebound department, despite Mamadou Torres absent, OLFU is taking a +4 advantage in rebounds and also assists. And then the turnovers, that's why OLFU is near or is in the game because of less turnovers, 4-8. As we take a look at our game leaders, Miklat with 15, C with 8, and Bugarin with 7. While on the other side, we have Labayan with 9, Nitura with 7, and Tiamson with 7.
A good half for Pampanga State University. You know, and you'd want to see them perform at the same level here in the second half and try to get this dub, as OLFU will get the first two here.
And that was Joseph Angelo Katome with the basket. If you're Coach Ralph Emerson and Coach Ian, what will you say to your teammate or to your team now that you're down by 6 earlier?
I think just focusing on, you know, little by little cutting this lead down. It's only a 4-point game. I don't want to say it's easy, but you could get back into this game easily. Actually, yeah, it is easy to get back into this game. It's only 4 points. You got to get some stops, focus on your offense. You see that they're in a 2-3 zone. You try to break them, trying to get back into trying to force them to go back to a man-to-man, and that's not the way. You got to penetrate and try to attack that 2-3 zone.
As we see Miklat driving hard to the basket. 17 points at bumagsak pa ang isang board on his way out. Grabe yun, no? Makikita mo talaga yung pagiging active ni Miklat. He wants to prove something.
Yeah, he's trying to prove here at the Pinoyliga Last Dance that he's one of the best players in this tournament as Edward Labayan with a 3-pointer.
Grabe yun kay Labayan. Siya yung nagiging source of strength ngayon. We were talking pre-game, no? Sa Mamadou Torre was the source of strength inside. Pero ngayon, since wala si Mamadou Torre, itong si Edward ng Labayan ang source of strength in offense ng OLFU. As we see a traveling violation called on Malonzo on that possession.
One thing I like about Pampanga State University is that whenever OLFU scores or gets some kind of momentum, nandun, they're gonna answer back.
Yeah.
Hindi sila yung parang nagfe-fade away. Parang alam nila, we need to score kasi we can't let OLFU get any kind of momentum.
As we see Labayan, 10 seconds to go. Oh, a 3-point shot there by Katome. Mintes, kalawit rebound ni Miklat. Binigay niya kay Bugarin. Bugarin, nagmamadali ngayon. Setting up the play with 16 seconds. Is being guarded by Bugarin or by Labayan. Bugarin gets it inside to Miklat. Wow! Yung galawan ni Miklat, yung mga typical big man na talagang one move basket, hook shot.
How tall is he? He looks about 6'2", 6'1"?
6'3 yata, mga 6'2 to 6'3.
Yeah, I like his game. He's an undersized big if he's gonna go back, if he's gonna go into the next level. That's Edward Labayan with the emotions.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Edward Labayan, sabi nga natin, source of strength ng OLFU in this game. He's ripe for the pros itong si Labayan.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good player.
Oh, step back, Bugarin, sumagot, nagmintis.
Good defense there from Edward Enrico Labayan. I like his game. The way he screamed after he made that 3-point shot, you could feel his emotion. Like,
oh yeah.
Gusto niya manalo eh.
Oo nga eh, makikita mo na talagang, teka lang, bumalik tayo sa game na to. As we take a look at this, Nitura inside. Oh,
wow.
Wow, galang ng move na yun.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Biglang tumigil yung mundo eh. Ayan, as we take a look at the replay. Ayun eh, no? Parang merong glue dun sa sapatos niya, tumigil siya.
Some nice Kobe shoes though. I think those are the new releases right there. And
really? Is it Kobe? I'm not sure.
I think so. From this angle.
Medyo malayo kasi tayo sa ano eh, no? Sa shoes or sa court. Hindi natin ma-sure kung was that Kobe. But then, of course, Nitura making that free throw. And now, it's 49-48, just a 1-point lead para sa Pampanga.
Crucial here for Pampanga State University to not have an empty possession as they go to this horn set.
Ngayon, kay number 30, that's Padilla. Binigay ngayon kay Lumba. And now, Valyao has it. Valyao, 7 seconds. They have to make the move. Oh, Valyao. Oh, last second dish. Mintis naman si Padilla. And now OLFU has a chance to take the lead here with 6:26 remaining. Labayan, may hawak ng bola. Pinasa. Oh, a 3-point shot. Oh, yes, sir.
Wow, Enrico Labayan, what a great job using that pick and roll as he finds an open teammate. It was a great pass. He faked that pass to the roller. He kicks it out on the left wing and a wide open 3-pointer there for OLFU.
And more importantly, OLFU nasa driver's seat na. They have the lead. Let's see. Miklat. Oh, under goal basket by Padilla. Nagmintes. Tumatakbo ang OLFU. Oh, what a pass. Grabe yung save ni Katome doon, ha. And now, kay Nitura ang bola. Katome has it. Katome drives. Oh! What a block there by Miklat. And look at Bugarin. Bugarin stop, pops, takes a shot. Boom!
Wow. That is pure prime time confidence from Bugarin. He could have taken Labayan all the way to the rim, but he decides to stop for a three-pointer, and that's a big-time shot, putting his team by 1.
It takes balls to take that shot.
Yeah.
Kasi pag yung coach nakita nyo, bakit di mo dinry?
Yeah, that's wow. Great shot there by Bugarin.
Meanwhile, on the other end, nagmintes. Rebound ng OLFU. Tumira na 3, nagmintes. Hindi na kinuha or hinabol ni Lumba ang bola. Puntahan naman natin ngayon si Bianca Tagarda na may balita from the sidelines. Bianca.
Kiko and Justin, PSU's big man, Jeffrey Michael C. has always dreamt of playing for his hometown Pampanga. Coming from Guagua, pangarap niya lang daw nung bata pa siya to study at a state university representing where he came from. It's his dream school, but not just that, as it turns out that he's also playing for their governor sa mga ligang labas. Kwento niya, he once tried out in a school here in Manila, pero iba pa rin daw talaga ang feeling when you're at home. Now let's see on what Jeffrey has to offer to us, but for now, let's go back to Kiko and Justin.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Sabi nga, iba pa rin pag hometown no? Sa na naglalaro yung sarili mo, no? For that, and he's playing for his hometown, kay Governor Delta, no? Sabi nga, sa ligang labas. And yung mga ligang labas, it has become controversial, di ba? Pero itong paglalaro sa ligang labas, like sina Kevin Kiambao before, di ba? It really helps a player improve, di ba?
Yes, I mean, especially if it's a high-level ligang labas. You know, there's a lot of high-level ligang labas games out there. But for me, a lot of these players do it. You know, it's a source of income now. You know, a lot of these players get paid or get some allowances from these teams, and it helps their families out, as OLFU has caught fire here in the third quarter.
And now they have the lead by 4 points, 56-52. We'll be back as we take a look at that three-point shot once again that gave OLFU a 4-point lead. We'll be back.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Back to the ball game. We are still live here in AMORANTO Arena for this game between Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix and the Pampanga State University Honorians, as the Pinoyliga The Big Dance continues. And would like to say a shout out to who's watching right now, the head coach of the Quezon City team in MPBL, si Coach Jeff Perlas. Watching the game right now. Coach Jeff, good morning. Or good afternoon pala.
Oh my. I like Michael Jeffrey C, another big-time three-pointer. And it, you know, puts his team or gets his team closer to OLFU, only a one-point game.
Wow, look at that, no? Si C, di ba, kanina puro inside siya eh. Ngayon he's bringing his game outside to attract the defense.
Yeah, he's showing some three-level scoring here. Very impressive from C.
And OLFU has a leather. OLFU trying to... Oh, they are really loving those corner jumpers.
Yeah, especially when Pampanga State University is in that 2-3 zone. Their play is literally going to that corner three, looking for that corner three.
Meanwhile, oh my goodness!
Wow!
That deserves another look. That was Jaylee Padilla. Gandang alley-oop yun. Wow.
Grabe yung timing nilang dalawa.
Mukhang ano, no? Marami. We could compile a lot of plays. And then, you know, parang the plays of the day. And look at this. The shacking play of the game brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. Jaylee Padilla. And, you know, you have to take note of the pass of Enrico Bugarin also.
Wow. To have that kind of recognition. Wow, Enrico Bugarin. Impressive.
A three-point shot, ladies and gentlemen, by Lee Harvey Suelto.
Wow, that's another three-pointer for OLFU. They are living and dying by this three-pointer. Wow.
And now it's 59-57, 2:20 remaining. C has a leather. C, he drives. C, oh, great footwork for the young man. However, he misses that shot. Pero Valiao misses that one. Padilla once again.
Yeah, both of these teams, they're not going to give up. They're both of these squads scoring and scoring and scoring, answering each other. And let's see. Oh, my goodness. I thought another, oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, we should have a segment called Oh My G.
Yeah. The oh, my goodness top 10 plays of the game.
Yes. That's good, huh? We should have that. We should talk to Derek Ricci.
Yeah, that we keep saying, oh my goodness. Wow.
We have seen a lot of oh my G moments here.
And having players like, Enrico Lavayan and Bugarin, these two point guards, they're small. They're like maybe 5'8", 5'7" at most, but they fly high. They're aggressive. They're getting to the shaded area, not afraid of the much bigger defenders down there.
And of course, there's someone who wants to do a shout-out. Shout-out daw kay Kuya Edward Ipoy Labayan. That's number 5 for OLFU. Watching here from also Norway, from Ferdinand Ahon Fabillar.
Wow. All the way from Norway, we have made it a long way.
Ball will stay Pampanga State University. They are down by 1:38 remaining.
Yeah, both of these teams, they're here to win. They're not here trying to go home and just play one game here in the Pinoyliga, the big dance. They're trying to move on and keep moving on.
And take a shot, miss. And look at the hustle for the ball. Hawak ngayon ni Pascual. Pero ngayon kay Reyes. And then Tiamson. Oh, look at that. That move by Reyes. Missing that.
And that was a great hustle play there by Bugarin. He was able to get their possession back. Instead of OLFU getting another shot at the basket, we hustled, try to get that basketball, and off all OLFU.
And 1:06 remaining in the third quarter. 1-point lead. C, he drives. C takes a shot. Nagmintis. Sky high for the board is Bayaka. Less than a minute remaining. Still a close game, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at Reyes. Reyes naghanap ng papasahan. Binigay kay Tiamzon. Tiamzon, bumanat. Yes, sir.
That's how you beat a 2-3 zone. You penetrate, you swing the ball, and then once a gap opens up, you go right away so that the defense doesn't have time to recover.
Bugarin, may hawak ng bola. Balyao, nasa kanya ang bola. 28 seconds, 11 seconds in the shot clock. Pick given there. Balyao, tumira, pumasok. No! Pero nakuha ni Bugarin. 13 seconds to shoot. 18 seconds in the game clock. Padilla. Ooh,
wow.
Kanina pa yan si Jaylee Padilla.
Yeah, Pampanga State University plays really unselfish basketball.
Reyes. Oh, here comes Pascual. Binigay kay Tiamzon. Boom! Wow! What a buzzer beater for Tiamzon. Ace Tiamzon. And that gives OLFU a 4-point lead as we take a look at third quarter game highlights presented by the Shawarma Shack.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement. At ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After 30 minutes, the score is 65-61, reversal of fortunes, as Pampanga took the lead at the end of the second quarter, 45-39. But in the third, baliktad naman na nangyari. It was OLFU who has the lead. So we could expect a slam bang fourth quarter right now as Pampanga has the possession. C tries to get inside, and he was hacked.
I like the way he's being aggressive right away. He's been aggressive all game, honestly, but I like how he's taking control right away in the start of the fourth quarter. We know how important this fourth quarter is as we take a look at the quarter scoring. You know, the first quarter was pretty much tied up. Second quarter, 6 points here for Pampanga State University, and in the third quarter, OLFU really opening it up, 10 points. But going back to the point, Jeffrey C., I like the way he's being aggressive right away because, like we always say, fourth quarter, it's time to go. It's time to win. It's time to get this lead back, and that's what he's doing here for Pampanga State U.
And a free throw by C cuts the deficit to just 3. I like those rhyming words. C cuts the lead to 3.
I like it. I like the wordplay.
And Tiamson is not yet done. And sinasabi natin our focus was on Labayan, but Tiamson is also one of the aces of Coach Ralph and Coach Ian. Bugarin, naghanap ng papasahan. Binigay ngayon kay C. Miklat wants it, and he was held down by Tiamson.
I like this lineup here for Pampanga State U. They got Bugarin, they got C, they have Miklat as well. So, you know, that's their strong three-headed spear right there. So let's see if they can continue to go to those resources in this fourth quarter.
C will do the inbound. Oh, what a pass. Naagaw ngayon. However, naagaw ng OLFU. Great defense. Tumatakbo ang OLFU inside. Basket is scored by Suelto.
And OLFU peaking at the right time here in the fourth quarter and end of the third. They're building this lead. They're already up 8. Let's see if they can continue it.
And now, right, low post. C forces the issue inside, and he was fouled.
Yeah, this is a great time here for OLFU to really try and build on this lead, but they can't do that if they're going to foul here in the fourth quarter. But, you know, credit to Jeffrey Michael C. He's been really, really aggressive here, trying to keep his team in this game.
As C missing the first freebie, and I'm getting hang of those rhyming words.
Oh yeah, C freebie.
Second free throw, it's good.
Let's see if he can continue to do those rhyming words here.
The score is 70-63, 8:48 remaining. As Reyes will do the quarterbacking for OLFU right now. Reyes, pinasa ngayon kay Nitura. Oh, Pascual! No good. Timla with the board. Bugarin, nagdadala ng bola, binigay kay Miklat. Miklat was fouled in an end one opportunity for Joshua Miklat.
Joshua Miklat staying aggressive here. You know, Joshua Miklat and Jeffrey Michael C., they have very similar play styles. You know, they're both very aggressive as well. So let's see if they can continue this gameplay. It's only a 5-point game with a lot more basketball left to go. So let's see.
As Miklat makes that free throw, punta naman natin ngayon si Bianca Tagarda na may balita from the sidelines.
Kiko and Justin to be personally handpicked by Coach Ian Coronel to play for his other team in the pro level. That is the Rizal Golden Coolers Central Mall in the MPBL. Edward Labayan feels more than happy na nagagawa niyang i-showcase ang kanyang talent and to also gather experience for his teammates. As one of the veterans, Edward is who Coach Ian looks up to when he needs a second coach on court. But Kiko and Justin, what are the impacts of a college player playing in the pro level?
Yeah, thank you so much, Bianca. I think it would be better if you answered that.
Yeah, that's such a big advantage when you play at the pro level when you're a college kid, because you're going up against grown men. I mean, grown men with a lot of experience that have been through a lot in their careers. So it's good to see that Edward Labayan playing in the MPBL, not only is he getting burned in games, but in practice going against, you know, the likes of Alwin Alday, who is one of the guys at Rizal. So, you know, that's great experience for Edward Labayan, or Enrico Labayan, sorry.
It's a 70-69. It's a 7-0 run by PSU, and they are just within a point from OLFU. And just when we thought that OLFU is trying to break the game wide open, here comes PSU.
Yeah, they're right there. They're just, you know, they don't back down. This squad here is exciting to watch, and let's see if they can come out with this W here.
As there is a foul called on number 6, Enrico Bugarin. 7-12 remaining in this game.
We can see another possible upset here, being, you know, the Pampanga State U is a number 22 seed and OLFU is a number 11 seed. So let's see.
Still a lot of time. We've seen earlier the possibility of an upset after Angeles University Foundation pushed Olivares College to the limit. Before Olivares College, the experience reigned supreme. That's why they took that game away from AUF.
Yeah, they blew that lead open in the end. And let's see if, you know, either of these teams can do just that here in the fourth quarter. Wow, what a move.
Oh, yes, sir. Basket is scored. Suelto has been a revelation here. 72-69. Hawak ngayon ng bola. Dimla binigay kay Bugarin. Bugarin with the leather being guarded by Reyes. Bugarin, oh, his pass.
Wow.
And fortunately for Pampanga, someone from OLFU touched the ball last.
Yeah, grabe yung pasa ni Enrico Bugarin. That was his left hand pocket pass.
Bugarin, 9 seconds. Ooh, missing on that one. Pinersa niya. And now here comes Labayan. Called play number 2. Being guarded by Valyao. Labayan, pinasa kay Tiamson. Oh, sidestep move, pero hindi pa pumasok. And now, Valyao with the leather, 6:17 remaining. Still a lot of time in the game clock. Bugarin, look at the pass. Kasingi for the 3, no good. Sky high for the board. Galit na rebound ni Antonio Netura ang bola.
Antonio Netura has been rebounding that ball tremendously well here in this game. And OLFU trying to burn some clock here, running through their plays as Pampanga State U is in a man-to-man defense.
Oh,
wow.
Kanina pa yan. 3-point shots, Welto. Hitting that, pamatay sunog talaga. It's now 75-69.
Yeah, Lee Harvey, Suelto, hitting big-time shots here for the squad. Let's see now if they can get a stop.
Valyao, may hawak ng bola, binabantayan ngayon ni Labayan, 6 seconds. Ooh, what an escape back. Na veteran move lang siya ni Labayan, may konting tulak eh.
Yeah, I like the way Valyao handles that rock. I like the way he brought it back out, then he played with his defender a little bit to try and, you know, get him off his heels. And once he hit that between the legs crossover and he took off, Labayan was definitely behind him. Try to do that veteran move and just bump him off his line, and he did, but he got called for the foul.
What was your welcome moment when you played sa MPBL?
Ooh, my welcome moment was playing against Basilan in 2019.
Okay.
And it was in the MOA Arena. That was where the opening was that year.
Mm-hmm.
And they bullied the heck out of me because they knew I was, Philam or Alaki America eh.
Yes.
Diba? Pag narinig nila yung accent, wala na, target on my back na yun. They trapped all game, and when they trapped me, they weren't letting me bring the
Pero
ball
ano
down.
yung may nabigyan ka ng moment?
Yeah, I drove baseline that same game. I drove baseline. I was about to dump it down to my big, and I got slapped in the face.
Aray!
Because the ball was right here. and I don't know why he winded up so hard, but I got slapped in the face, and that was my welcome to the MPBL moment.
Man, that's hard.
Yeah.
You know, right now I am feeling that slap on your face. Oh my God.
I got slapped in the face.
So the score is 75-70, ladies and gentlemen. Just a 5-point lead. And right now, Pampanga needs all the contributions from others to help ease some pressure off the shoulders of Bugarin, Miklat, and C.
Yeah, some players need to come in and try and step up. And what's surprising is they're only down 3 points here to OLFU with 5 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. This is going to be this is still a long game. So Pampanga State here has a chance to try and get this dub.
As we take a look at Labayan. Labayan may hawak ng bola. Labayan, trying to dance with Miklat. Nagmintes. Padilla with a board. And now, Masibak binigay kay Padilla. Padilla, back to Masibak. Masibak back to Lumba. Lumba, 8 seconds. They have to make the move. Kasingal, no, miss. Tumatakbo na ngayon. What a move!
Wow.
Pero could not convert. That was Basilan. And now Miklat naman. What a shot there.
Wow, Miklat being aggressive, staying aggressive. Only a 1-point game here. And you can see Pampanga State U's best players are on the bench right now. So let's see when they come back and what they can do.
There's a foul. 4:05 remaining. What a game that we are seeing right now. As there is a foul, so I mean, both teams are in the penalty right now, although that was Pampanga's 14th foul. The next foul will bring someone from OLFU to the 15-foot line. So OLFU will have the possession, received by Kamotome. Labayan, back to Tiamzon. Tiamzon makes his move. Ooh! There's a foul.
And that's a winner-go-home foul right there. You know, and if you're Pampanga State University, you'll take that foul. You'd rather have them earn it at the free throw line instead of an easy layup. And it's a good thing when you foul, when you decide to foul, you make sure they don't make the basket.
Yes.
Kasi it's gonna be a double-edged mistake if you foul. They make the basket and then they make the free throw. Wala na, sub out ka na nun kay coach.
75-74, 1-point lead for OLFU. Makes that one 76-74. Exciting game, 3:55 remaining. As we take a look at Masibak, binigay ngayon kay Kasingal. Low post. Miklat!
Wow.
Tying the game.
Wow, and Miklat has been the MVP, the rock of the squad so far, tying this game up. He has to stay aggressive. Let's see if on defense they can get a stop.
And take note, Bugarin. What a great block. What a great block.
Wow. And here comes the momentum now of Pampanga State University. Looks like they're starting on the on-ramp of NLEX, getting it going here. There's Pampanga State University.
And they are doing this without Bugarin and C.
Yeah, they're both on the bench right now.
Yes. And right now, Lumba. What a move!
Wow. Pampanga State University starting to get some energy at the right time with 3 minutes left.
What a move by Charles Lumba. We got to see that one once again as we pause for a timeout. We'll be back.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And just like the music we're hearing, it's more of a yeah. What a game.
Yeah,
We're looking, I mean, we could not say anything negative for both games because both games were, we're on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, especially this one, you know, it's a 2-point lead here for Pampanga State University. And I'm excited to see if they get a stop. Oh my goodness, what a block.
And I think Miklat was saving that energy for that block.
Wow.
They have showed great defense in the last 4 possessions. Defensive possessions, rather. 8 seconds. Padilla, he has to make the move. Binigay kay Masikbak. Takes a shot. Boom!
Oh my goodness, that's a big time shot.
Lumba! Wow! Out of nowhere, Lumba gives Pampanga State University a 4-point lead. Labayan is fouled and they are in the penalty.
Yeah, you can't do that. You know, you got to recognize if you're in the penalty and it's this time in the game, 2 minutes left, and you're up by 4, you cannot give up fouls like that. You have to stay disciplined and just play honest defense.
As Edward Labayan, this is what OLFU is hoping for, to get fouled and stop the clock and give them an opportunity to inch closer as Labayan makes that free throw.
I'm curious if Pampanga State University will stick with this lineup and not bring in Enrico Bugarin and Jeffrey C. back in the ballgame.
But they do have some energy guys here like Lumba and Padilla and Casingal.
They're playing well for the squad.
Casingal, he drives. Ooh, jumper, tough shot.
Yeah, that's not a good shot, honestly.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was the last 2 minutes brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. And as you were saying,
yeah, as I was saying, yeah, that was just not a good shot there. You know, it's 2 minutes left in the game. You have to bring down the time, especially if you're up by 3.
And just like that, you know, Bugarin is back and Casingal is on the bench. But of course, the negative thing here is their height. You know, it didn't improve. It went smaller because Casingal is much taller compared to Bugarin.
Yeah, I mean, this last 1 minute and 48 seconds, you just got to play some defense. You know, pretend you get stops all the way through. You win the game, so they just got to get some stops.
Labayan, siya maggagawa ng inbound. They're down by 3. Oh, corner. Binigay ngayon. Suelto. Ooh! 3-point shot!
Wow, Lee Harvey Suelto has been making some big-time shots here.
Kanina pa yan si Suelto, talaga mainit ang kamay. And now, Bugarin has it. 13 seconds to shoot, 1:25 remaining. Lumba wants it. Masibak, 6 seconds. Balik kay Bugarin. Bugarin. Masibak. They have to make the shot. Oh!
You know,
and Masibak wasn't able to see Miklat libreng-libre sa likod niya.
I don't know what Pampanga State University did there. If you're Bugarin, you got to set up a play. You got to get an efficient shot. It just seemed like they were just playing one-on-one and taking turns to see who was going to make that shot. And it ended up a turnover.
And this is very dangerous for them because OLFU knows how to play down the stretch.
And that is systematic basketball being played by OLFU, sticking together and trusting that system.
As we take a look at that, walang naging depensa sa loob. Nalibre si Katome for the basket, and now OLFU has a lead. We'll be back.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data.
me, the only, with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Ian Coronel, along with Coach Ralph Emerson Rivera, giving some instruction to his guys, to their guys rather, as they have a 2-point lead. And man, that was a 6-0 run for OLFU. They were down 80-76, but scored 6 straight points. Less than a minute remaining. Nalalabi. Let's see who will receive the ball. They have to make the move. Oh, bad pass.
Wow.
Bad pass.
It's like Pampanga State University shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Here in the fourth quarter.
They crumbled under pressure there. Uh-oh. No, a miss and an opportunity. Let's see. Padilla, babawi nga ba dito sa play na to? Pinasa kay Lumba. Lumba gets it to Bugarin. Bugarin, 14 seconds. Will he play this game? Here comes Lumba, double team. Lumba, inside, no! Wow! Look at Ace, Russell Tiamson.
Credit to OLFU playing some really great defense down the stretch. That was the biggest key right there. They stayed strong in the post there against Lumba. They didn't foul. That's the most impressive part. They did not foul in that.
They stood their ground.
Yes, they stood their ground, and they were able to get a stop, and now they're at the free throw line.
And now a chance for them to push their lead to 4 through these free throws by Antonio Joaquim Nitura.
Wow, what a crazy turn of events here for Pampanga State University.
Oh, am I sensing overtime? I hope not.
Oh man, this is, I mean, hey, we never know. Let's see what can happen here. There's gonna be an overtime game.
And a free throw is made by Nitura, giving his team a 3-point lead. And right now it's a 7-0 run.
Wow.
By the OLFU. We'll stay on the line or on air as we do have 23 seconds remaining in this ball game. You know, if you were Pampanga State, what will you ask for your players? Easy 2 or go for the 3?
Oh man, this is tough. Honestly, I'm a winner, so I would just go for the 3 right away. Not right away. Maybe I'd burn some clock and go for the 3.
Set up.
Yeah, I would set this up. I would go through a play, maybe set up Bugarin for a 3-pointer or even Lumba. But, you know, I think the more high IQ thing to do is go for a quick 2 foul and play that kind of game.
And surprisingly, C is not in the court right now.
Yeah, he's been hot for Pampanga State University.
In crucial stages, you know, you would want a player like C so that it will bring out or play a decoy in this last 23.4 seconds. 83-80 3-point lead for OLFU Phoenix over the Pampanga State University Honorians. Here comes Lumba. He has the basketball. Oh, a steal, almost a steal. Oh, Lumba, what a great block. They have another crack at the basket. Oh, they forced that shot. They still have a lot of time. And look at that, OLFU playing experienced basketball.
Wow, I'm really... Does Pampanga State University not know they had more time?
Yes.
It seemed like they were rushing their shots. They had so much more time left. They could have pulled it out, set something up, get a pick and roll action going, and then pull up for a 3 or dump it down. But wow, I'm surprised at what just happened there for Pampanga State.
Yeah, Lumba was blocked, and then Kasingal grabbed that rebound and then immediately went up for the shot.
And they missed the free throw. Wow.
8 seconds remaining, 4-point lead. Or, sorry, a 3-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Miklat for the 3. No, too strong. And, Pampanga had their chances. They were given the chances. It's just that OLFU played it well down the stretch.
Wow. Credits to Pampanga State University keeping this game close, competing against OLFU, and OLFU just showing experience, high IQ, veteran basketball, making the right decisions, making the right plays, and a great game for the Green Shirts.
Wow, and of course, congratulations to both squads. Nothing to be ashamed of for Pampanga. They played well, but of course, OLFU just showed their experience down the stretch. And I said it earlier, they know how to play down the stretch. So, congratulations to OLFU for going to the next phase, the Sweet 16. And we will listen to the school hymn of OLFU.
Onwards we march united, in search for what is true.
Guided by Our Lady of Fatima, obstacles we push aside.
Hardships we overcome.
But faith can carry us only so much.
And it will have to be our mind that will carry us to the far horizon.
When earth can meet with the sky, and our spirits will reach for the star.
And for our player of 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, Edward Paul Labayan.
Welcome back here at the Amoranto Arena in Quezon City. I am joined here by the winning coach. Coach, congratulations sa panalo nyo. I just have one question. Itong si Pampanga State University hindi agad bumigay. Pero anong remind nyo sa mga players nyo in halftime and throughout the whole game to stay in it and come out with the win?
Actually, ang ganda ng lineup din ng Pampanga. No? Nakita naman natin yung mga bigs nila. They can go down to the post and then really dissect our defense. No? So, ang lang namin, challenge din namin yung players namin to play one-on-one defense. And then, we put double dun sa sa mga bigs nila. Hirap talaga stop. Maganda yung materials ng Pampanga.
Right, Coach. And Coach, may mga gusto po ba kayong batian na nasa bahay na nanonood at sumusuporta sa inyong kupunan? The floor is yours.
Okay, first yung mga OLFU community, Our Lady of Fatima University community na very supportive, our president, the Santos family, and lahat ng mga sumusuport sa team namin. We're very thankful and blessed dun sa mga owners namin.
Coach, congratulations ulit. Now we're gonna turn it over to Bianca Tagada with the best player of the game.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game from the OLFU Phoenix. That is Edward Labayan. Now, Edward, congratulations for this win. Now, talagang dikita ng laban, pero how are you feeling all throughout the match?
Siyempre, masaya dahil nanalo kami, na-execute namin yung mga play, lalo na nung last minute. Nagawa namin dahil nandito yung mga teammate nyo na titiwala sa isa't isa. Tapos yung mga coach namin na sumusuporta palagi. Yun. Kaya nanalo kami, masaya kami ngayon.
And lastly, may gusto ko bang batiin or i-shoutout?
Gusto kong batiin yung family ko nanonood sa bahay dyan, kay daddy, kay mama, sa mga kapatid ko. Sa girlfriend ko nanonood ngayon, kay Keisha, sa family niya. Itong mga teammates ko, pati sa mga coaches ko na lagi. Tsaka yung mga teammates kong injury, ayun o. Binabati ko sila lahat, lalo na kay Kobe Davis at BT Works. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Edward. Now, that's all for now. Balik na muna tayo kay Kiko and Justin.
Maraming salamat, Bianca. And of course, it has been an exciting game. First game result, Olivares winning over AUF 84-77 in this second game. OLFU winning over PSU 83-80. Final words, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, great games, you know. Pampanga's best really showed why they're Pampanga's best. Both of those teams, hats off to them. They came here to Manila and they really played their best game, challenging both really good squads, and I'm excited to see what else is in store here at the Pinoyliga Big Dance.
So 10 teams, or rather 12 teams, are already in the Sweet 16. We're looking for 4 more, and we will know, or we'll find out, the 4 other teams next Saturday. And of course, as Pinoyliga Big Dance continues its journey to find out the team who has the guts to win until the end. And on behalf of the hard-working men and women of the Pinoyliga Cup, this is Kiko Malikdem. See you next week here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.